Hello, my name's Steve Bradley. I'm the principal broker for Bradley Group Realtors in Manassas, Virginia. And today's neighborhood update is for Sumner Lake in Manassas, Virginia. The city of Manassas, right off of Plantation Avenue. It is what I would consider one of the hidden gems of Manassas. A lot of buyers don't even realize it exists until they finally start going out and somebody takes them to the neighborhood. This Williamsburg style housing sell very well. You've got the manor side where you've got some acreage, you've got the over 55. And then, of course, you've got some of the other homes off of Tillett and Nash. They're a little closer together, but offer great homes. So what I'd like to first share is the 2017 activity. So moving forward, if you're a seller in that market, you have a better idea what you need to do if you're trying to sell in 2018. So for 2017, 29 homes came into our MLS for Sumner Lake. Out of those 29, 7 of those were either withdrawn, expired, or removed from the market completely. That means 24% of those that came into the MLS never sold. It's really important to realize that. So as you're interviewing realtors to sell your home or put your house on the market, you've got to do a very good job asking them the right questions. If you haven't read my book already, Consider It Sold, and you want a free copy, let me know. I do actually plan on sending copies out to the neighborhood, but it'll help you to interview agents to figure out what you need. Yes, I represent sellers in the neighborhood. Sometimes people might be looking for a different solution. This book should help you find a great agent. So if you're going on the market, here are my suggestions if you're a homeowner in Sumner Lake. First off, if you're on Gaither and you're in that over 55 area, typically 55 housing will be on the market just a little bit longer because you have a slightly reduced audience compared to some of the other buyers in Manassas. But the good news is that audience has actually been increasing over time for obvious reasons. So when you're getting your house on the market, you want to plan for the days on market. Right now, as of mid-January, I think it's 19th, we have 5 active listings in Sumner Lake. Most of those days on market are really starting to climb because they went on the market towards the end of last year. One of the things I like to suggest for Sumner Lake homeowners, talk to your agent early, because I think what you'll find is that Sumner Lake does well when it's on the market a little before the rest of the market. So a typical market in our area tends to really take off in April, May, June, and goes gangbusters, right? When you're getting on the market. The challenge Sumner Lake typically ends up experiencing, if you put your house on the market at the same time, you're dealing with buyers that they're not typically familiar with the neighborhood. The agents, because so many of them are part-time or don't have a lot of experience, they're not very familiar with the neighborhood. It's a surprise to them. They love it, but when they're challenged against a $400,000 or $500,000 listing in Sumner Lake, and they're just still a little new to thinking about that neighborhood, they almost always get distracted with listings that are coming on the market in other neighborhoods. So what I find for Sumner Lake is when I have my listings that are coming on earlier, late February, March, that time frame, maybe early April, that we tend to have a much shorter days on market and do very well with our pricing because there isn't a lot of competition yet. But once that whole market competition builds, I find that Sumner Lake days on market start to increase significantly, and sellers start to drop pricing because they've been on the market a little too long potentially, or the competition's just a little too aggressive. So if you're going to be on the market in Sumner Lake, consider getting on early. Talk to an agent early. Get your house ready. Does not mean you need to spend $20,000 updating your kitchen. Most of the homes in Sumner Lake have got some fairly decent amenities. It's a great neighborhood. A lot of people, once they are in there, love it. So if you're thinking about selling, again, start early, have your conversations early, spend the time prepping your house. Put some attention to the outside. Remember, if somebody drives up to the home and they don't even want to walk in, it doesn't matter how beautiful your house is on the inside. And because some of the streets, again, Tillett Loop as you come through, and some of those other streets, when your houses are very close, when I can stand in one driveway and just about touch somebody else's house, that becomes a big challenge for most of the buyers. The thing that tends to overweigh it, what I see with the buyers that come into my listings, is that they tend to really love that Williamsburg style, the inside of the homes, things like that. So, good luck if you're selling. I'll make sure to try to update this video just to give you more activity. I'll include some links below so you can kind of click and see some of the history of what 2017 did, what's currently going on, and the most recent sales in the last 90 days so you can kind of compare. And if for some reason you want an estimated home value, feel free to shoot me an email. I'm not going to be jumped down your throat. If you want some details, I'm happy to share it for you. I service the area. I've been doing things in Sumner Lake for quite a long time now, and I'd love to help you do well when you do go on the market. Again, my name's Steve Bradley. If you'd like to reach out to me, my email address is realtor@gotobgr.com, or you can call or text my cell at 703-895-2242. Have a great rest of your winter. It's been pretty chilly out today, and hopefully it'll warm up. And I hope to talk to you real soon.